Yeah, it's me again, y'all. Um, I I was just thinking about. I have been looking at a few videos today of some brothers speaking about particular topics. Um, my man showed me, ask about me. That's his name. That's his Facebook name. Show me, ask about me, Lewis. That was one of my little one of my little homies, man. I grew up with back in the day. I like looking at his videos because he inspirational and he and he and he conscious beyond his years. Um, like I said, he be on Facebook Live a lot, speaking his mind, giving his insight. He speak a lot on the black family. He speak a lot on the youth. He speak a lot of for real topics. He been to the joint. He done held his own. But what I like about him, he in search, and his heart and his mind is developing to the love of his people, the love of the people. And you not and when you is transitioning to the road he's transitioning on, that road get lonely. It's lonely, and not only is it lonely, it's painful and it's hurtful because you grow so much you grow so much love for your own people that when you see what's going on right before your eyes and you don't have the power to really do a lot to change it, only thing you could do is just speak out against it, speak out about it, because it's like it's so bigger than you. It's just like, what can I really do? And a lot of people say, well, I ain't about all that talking. I don't want to hear all that talking. But that's exactly where everything started at, from a conversation. That's exactly how anything has ever took place in life. A conversation started about it. People speak out against it, speak out about it. And then people start getting up and making moves. So you got to start somewhere. And show me, ask about me, Lewis. He's starting from the first stage. It's the first stage is beginning the conversation. The first stage is having the heart to step away from the status quo. The first stage is growing love and empathy for your own people and for your own and for the situations that's at hand. It's not a easy road. It's only particular men who's traveling that road. And the bigger you get, the more you get drowned out by the powers that be. They seeking to buy you out so you can sell out to the people, or they seeking to kill you because you planting the seeds and the consonants into the mind of the people. When you study history, you understand these plots and the way that the powers that be, or as I call it, America, operate. So you got to tread lightly. You got to continually tweak what you say. You got to know how to say it, when to say it. You got to know exactly who to target. You got to exactly give the young the understanding that you're not against them, that you really are with them. That it just don't only take the gun and the bullet to solve the issue. Because that's what we only turn to, is the gun and the bullets. I know a lot of people talk to me and ask me, why I call the atrocities going on in Chicago urban communities and BMO, Baltimore urban communities, in California urban communities, in Cleveland urban communities, why I call the atrocities of the young killing the young, why I call the people who are out there doing these black on black crimes, arming themselves with these guns and killing only black people and targeting black people, why I call them urban ISIS. The ignorant street soldier, immune to slaughter. No, why do I do that? I mean, what we fail to realize is that It's ordinary, regular, loving, hard-working, law-abiding citizens that live in Chicago. We fail to realize that it's little kids that never did nothing to nobody. They innocent. We fail to realize that you just got regular common folk who just want to live their lives. But yet, we seek to rob them of that. We seek to rob the other people of how they want to live their lives, the regular people. We seek to rob the children who want to live their lives of their childhood. We want to rob these people. And they say, why I call them urban ISIS? Because they are urban ISIS. They do only target their own people. They do only want to solve every issue with a gun. This is fact, man. And nobody want to act like this is the truth. Like I'm making up something. You got the young brother who just, the young baby who just killed in Chicago. You have three, four black men getting killed and one getting wounded all at the same time. You have black women getting shot constantly, killed constantly. It's like, where do we go? What are we supposed to do? How do the regular people live their lives? So we like ISIS, man. But the only thing different between ISIS over in the Middle East and ISIS over here in America, the urban ISIS over here in America, the ISIS over in the Middle East, they fighting for their land. They fighting for a cause. And a lot of people say that might not be true. But all you do is study who over there fighting and why they fighting. They have their own flag. The ISIS over here in America, you can't ask an urban ISIS young man why you armed with the AR-15 and why you killing only black people. Why the young can't walk past and go to school? Why ain't nobody off limits? Why everybody got to get it? If you know who your target is, why you just don't go deal with your target straight up and be done with it? Why the little kid and the grandmama got to get it? Everybody ain't guilty. Urban ISIS operating just like the American government operate. 90% of the time is always a black man guilty. You go before the courts, you guilty. No matter what case you put on, you guilty. You sign, seal, and deliver before you even get a chance to argue your points accurately. They come and indict the whole community. They come and indict your whole family, your grandmama down to your little cousin, lock them all up. They show no mercy on nobody. Same way with urban ISIS. They show no mercy on nobody. The first sign of spark of an incident, they go grab the AR. They go grab the tape. They go grab the chopper. They go grab the extended clip and end it over minute issues. Over issues, when they wake up in the morning, they be like, man, I was tripping. They wake up in the morning like, damn, I was high as hell. They wake up in the morning and be like, man, I don't even understand why I did that dumb stuff. I mean, we could do better. Honestly, we can. It's not hard. Everybody keep talking about where all these guns come from in the community, how all these guns wind up in the community. You know how they wind up in the community. Ain't no need of asking that frivolous question. That's a frivolous question to be asking. And if you continuously ask how the guns wind up in the urban communities, then you wasting time. Because we already know about that plot and that trick. The question is the answer how is these guns winding up in the communities? The question is to ask America why she continually putting these guns in our community, perpetuating the young killing each other. That's the question. The question is to ask America, when is she gonna stop doing the same old things over and over? And when is the urban black community gonna understand that, hey, this is unacceptable? And yeah, we could point at urban ISIS out there killing each other and killing anybody who look like them, who making sure ain't nobody off limits. We could blame them. Then we could take our fingers and blame who? The element that turned off the lights in the hood, which is America. Got all the lights off in the hood. Mentally, spiritually, and morally. They got the lights off in the hood. They got the lights off in urban America right now. It ain't the person that's in the darkness to blame for the darkness. It's the person who cut off the lights and put the person in the darkness to blame. That's who you blame. But the person that's in the darkness should know that don't shoot in the dark. Because you could hit anybody. And that's what urban ISIS is doing. They're in a dark state. They don't see no light in sight. They pull out their gun and they shoot. And grandmama get it. The little man coming home from school. The little girl coming home from school. Get it. Like Adelia Pendleton did. I'll be at a loss for words for real, man. I guess the only thing I'm really thankful for is the fact that, hey, we still got a chance, man. Only thing I'm thankful for is that I'm still in the land of the living to speak out against it. The only thing I'm really thankful for is that it's people like Show Me, Ask About Me Lewis, who traveling the same path with me. And what I really dislike is these men or these people who get this money, or these celebrities that got this money, or these artists or these rap artists, or these entertainers or actors black people who got this money, who've been living good for years, and then come back to the table, get to talking about urban America, get to talking about our history and how they did us. But yet, you was in a great situation, or you are still in a great situation to bring about a change, but yet you will go to Power Hot 97 or Power 107 or these little talk shows and speak about these issues like Lorenz Tate and whoever else choose to come and speak out about these issues that's been around since they've been getting money forever. Power Hot 97 will get all these little artists and all these people to come speak out about the issues. They far removed from the issues. They far removed from what's really going on. Most of them they sold already and signed them contracts with America. Now they want to come back with a little token to speak about some issues that we've been knowing about, that they've been knowing about. They ain't used their platforms to highlight none of these issues. They haven't used their platforms. They haven't lost their jobs behind speaking out against these issues. Urban ISIS, man. Y'all got to turn it down, man. Honestly, y'all going to just turn it down a little bit. Everybody on gang, 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 we out here. Gang, gang, we out here. Gang, gang, we out here. Whole lot of bullshit, we out here. Gang, gang, a whole lot of bullshit, we out here. Come on, man. We know y'all out there. Y'all make enough noise to let us know y'all out there. We know a lot of gang, gang, ain't nothing but a lot of gang, gang shit going on because the little kids is getting killed. Y'all ain't got to tell us that. Gang, gang, there's a lot of bullshit going on out here. Yeah. But you need to load them ARs up and point them to the right people, at the right people, man. You need to learn them you need to load them choppers up and know what's really going on. When you find them cases of guns in the communities, on them trains with them guns on, then you need to know, you need to live and to tell the federal government, man, to turn it down a little bit, man. And if they gonna give you the guns to arm yourself, then hey, you just be ready. You need to just arm yourself, be ready for the real war. This is true. This is true. Man, I ain't gonna get into all the government plots and plans. So we already know what the government been doing. They've been doing it forever since the Black Panther days, when they turned the Black Panthers against the Nation of Islam. We know the plots and the tricks. We know about how they plotted against. We know about the COINTELPRO program. We know about J. Edgar Hoover. We know about the crack era. We know about President Ronald Reagan. We know about President Bill Clinton. We know about all these people who preyed on urban black America. We know about these people. And being that we know what's going on, we at fault for standing silent and not speaking out against these people. This is true. Don't nobody want to hear this when I'm talking about, though. This nigga always talking this black power stuff, man. This nigga always talking this black power stuff. I'm gonna track that nigga. I'm gonna locate him and I'm gonna down him. That's what y'all saying about me. We're gonna locate him and we're gonna down him. Just because I'm speaking to you, Urban ISIS. Just because I'm speaking the real. Just because I'm telling you to turn it down just a little bit. Turn the gang down a little bit. You want to locate me, track me, hunt me down. Worse than the white man want to do. And kill me. Because I got love for you. And you don't believe that. It's impossible. If you know the man who killed Hadelia Penalty that's sitting in the county jail, ask him what I did while I was sitting in federal prison. If you know him, if you know the two men that had something to do with that killed Hadelia Penalty, ask him what I did. Ask him, did Charles Woods write him from the federal prison? Ask him not write him. Ask him not reach out to him. Ask him not write him a long, 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 long letter. Ask him. While I was in prison, I wrote him sitting in the county jail. Just ask him. This is true. While I was sitting on a 30-year federal sentence, my heart went out to him and Hadelia. Y'all think it's a game though, don't y'all? I'm real about this, for real. Gang, huh? Turn it down, man.